On a side note, I did just send the link to our podcast to my mom. So,
sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
See, my mom's aware of all of this BS. And again, actual Punch Buggy has another catchphrase that she uses around me, which is her poor mother. To which my mom would say, no! It's fine. My mom showed me Rocky Horror Picture Show. Actually, I'm not going to say she showed me it. I've been watching Rocky Horror Picture Show since I was an infant. There is footage from my first birthday party, which was a cocktail party where everyone had gone home except for like the good friends, and everyone was watching Rocky Horror on VHS and doing the time warp. So, no, this is her fault. She knew what she was doing.
Thank you, Mom.
Hi, welcome to Two Lacquered Ladies, the podcast about nail polish and nail art by the ladies who stream it. I'm Stephanie, aka Fanaticure on every social media platform that matters. I'm an unprofessional nail artist, and I like to make fan art on my nails.
Howdy, my name is Danie, and you can find me as Danie Shout online. I'm a science educator by day and a nail art hobbyist by night. On stream, I like to create scenes with themes on my nails.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Two Lacquered Ladies. Welcome back, Danie.
Hi, I'm back.
How was your week off, Danie?
It was awful. How was yours?
I didn't have a week off, and it was actually incredibly wonderful. I am so sorry. So do you want to tell everybody the trials and tribulations of a Danie?
It was just, you know that saying, when it rains, it pours?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it did. And, I just had a bunch of deadlines that came up all at once. And in the midst of all those deadlines, my washing machine broke and flooded part of my house. And then I had jury duty. And, it's done now. The trials have ended, and I have survived.
The literal trials have ended. From what I understand, you did not actually have to serve in jury duty, yes?
No, I got to stand in a very long line until they said, oh, we're full, we've hit capacity, and then I got to keep standing in line to get my little paper, and then I got to go home, and so it was okay.
Yeah, so you got like maybe half a day off, it sounds like. Maybe.
Yeah, I got a free afternoon to go grocery shopping and do some things around the house that I normally don't have time to do, which was really nice, so
luxurious.
It ended up working out.
Luxurious time. Yeah, like, I feel like my life is busy, and then Danie also teaches and studies.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I have absolutely no idea. But Danie did do a subarama / subisode on her channel, and it was pretty incredible. I knew what I was getting into, but I was not prepared. Like, tell us about this.
I had so much fun. So what happened is I got the Box of Shadows from Maniology, which is like this advent calendar sort of situation, but for Halloween. And I think I had a total of 13 items in there, which is a mix of nail polishes, nail tools, and stamping plates. So I decided I was going to open that on stream and go through the items, and every time we hit a stamping plate, I would stop and do a mani. So I ended up doing a total of 5 manis using the 5 different stamping plates all in a row, which that was really fun, but also heartbreaking, because normally I at least give my manis a day before I take them off. And this one, they got about 30 seconds of being done before it was time to move on to the next one. But I had a good time. And then if we reached our sub goal, which we did, I did a very special manicure at the end.
Yeah, this is what I was not prepared for. Also, if I were doing 5 manis in a stream, that would be like a whole 24-hour stream. So the fact that you could just power through them, I literally could never. But yeah, your special mani. Now I donated a bit to this because I wanted this so bad. I had to have it happen, and then when it started happening, I literally couldn't eat. I was just like, oh my god,
Instant regret.
this is happening. Yeah, I would not say instant regret. I would
instant horror.
Yeah, instant horror.
What have
I'm
I
a
done?
horror fan. What have I done? Tell the audience what the heck you did.
Okay, so throughout this episode, I did have little rewards for gifted subs. You know, we got the fun walk-on sounds. If someone gifted a sub or more, up to 5 subs, that's how many fingers I would cover in peanut butter and then stick out for my dogs to lick off in the most disgusting ASMR you've ever had.
Yep.
The dogs had a great time that night. But man, there was a lot of peanut butter stuck up under my nails.
Lily was there, vet approved.
Yes, vet approved. No, yeah, nothing, no ingredients that would harm dogs in the peanut butter. And it wasn't like a whole lot on each finger, but they were still going to try and lick every molecule of peanut butter off of them. So at the end of the night, thanks to Manicure and some other members of the Polish Posse. Thank you so much. We reached our sub goal, and I took some shed skin from my bearded dragon, Erwin, which there is a video on my Instagram of me collecting that donation, and I glued it onto my nails. My natural nails, yes.
It was so viscerally horrifying. I could not express, because I was just so hype. I was just so incredibly
Got caught up
hype
in the moment.
Until the last moment that I was just like, what the heck have I done? No regrets. Absolutely no regrets. This was it was amazing. It was incredible. Possibly never been done before. So
I hope
happy
not.
to be a part of it. I also forgot halfway through that she had used a peely base. And
yeah.
I started going like, oh my God, what? Oh, and I started just imagining the abject horror of trying to remove lizard skin with acetone. And like, if you're not throwing up a little bit in your mouth right now, I envy you. But luckily that's not what she was doing. Like, thank you so much, Christine, and everybody else who have made peel off base possible.
Yes. Shout out to Holo Taco Peely Base for helping us get through that night. It's surprisingly difficult to apply lizard skin to your nails. So I did a layer of peely base, let that dry. Then I used a sticky base coat, specifically Orly Bonder. Thank you, Orly, for supporting. I don't know if you endorsed this, but you were part of it. And I just had to like hold the skin on there for a really long time until it dried. And then I took my tiny scissors and I just kind of cut off the excess. And it is posted on my Instagram. I was hesitant to post it on my Instagram. Same with all the other looks I did that night because I was doing them in such quick succession. The cleanup is not the best and the application's not the best, but you know what? I did technically 6 manis in one night. It is what it is. And I did film the removal of the lizard skin. I did not post it because I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put together a little compilation video or something, but I did film each finger and it was not clean. It was not a clean removal. I can say that.
I do want you to send it to me.
Okay.
I will probably regret it as soon as I receive it.
It's somehow grosser, yeah.
I feel like I'm in so deep now that I must be a part of this. I do, because we talked in the stream about this, but I do either want you to make me or you to send me some so I can make it, but lizard skin press-ons.
Yes, I did save some for you. I put them in with the street sand. So anytime you would like some weird stuff on some press-on nails, you let me know. I'm ready to go.
I do. Yeah, no, like that. Please either make me some press-ons or just send me the Irwin skin. You have my address. I'll send it to you again if you want. Because even though, like I said, I am a horror fan. So,
what's more horrific than getting a serial killer style letter with skin inside of it?
It's nothing. And I'm nothing if not a fan of immersive theater.
Just in case, I do want to make a note that this was fully shedded skin that I collected from my lizard. I did not peel my lizard to collect the skin. So don't worry, reptile lovers. It was fully dried and off of his body before I put it on my nails.
Yeah, if you go to her Instagram and watch the video of her collecting the skin from Irwin, she does take some off of Irwin, but it is extremely obvious from the video that you are pulling skin that is off the lizard, and it snaps off of more skin that is off the lizard.
Yeah, it's like hanging by a thread on this. Yeah, it's
on
gross.
Another
Go
piece
watch
of
it.
peeled. Yeah, it's so gross. Please do go watch it. Like, oh my god, I just can't. I just. Obviously, I'm still having. It's a Lovecraftian horror that I literally cannot describe because I have been made mad.
Please enjoy. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Like, nothing will top this. No horror movie is ever going to top this. But no lizards were harmed. No nails were harmed. Everyone was safe. It was just gross as heck.
Yes. So you've also been having some really exciting streams this past week. So can you tell me about the special guest and the new milestones you've reached? It's amazing.
Oh boy. So the last few weeks, the last month, I would say, has been pretty insane for me. Because I would say it really boils down to I've been making a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I have made friends with mediocre Mannies. Hello, Hillary. I love you. You know this. Literally before this, I was like rapid exchanging texts with her. Like, we have been becoming very good friends. I've met a few other people through her, including Nick's Polish on Instagram. So please go follow Nick. Nick is a swatcher for a few indie brands like Vapid. I know he's gotten PR from like Loud, which, you know, I hope everything's going good with Loud. I've heard that they're restructuring, and I just want to say, like, you know, my thoughts go out to you. Good vibes.
Yes, I'm actually really excited to see kind of the new Loud, the more toned down Loud. I don't think that's the right word, but like the more simplified, streamlined Loud, and really focusing on what the creator, what her mission is, and I'm excited to see what comes out of this restructuring. So good luck, Loud.
Yeah, good luck. And also Lynn B Designs, who is somebody who does polish for Polish Pickups. That was very exciting that, you know, I met somebody who swatches for a Polish Pickup brand. Anyway, so I thought for a fun, chill Tuesday night, because I was like, we just had Polish Pickup Bingo. I'm just gonna have a chill whatever night. Maybe you'll end a little bit early. Yeah. Famous last words.
Famous
have
last
a chill
words.
night. I would do a polish tier list. And it turns out that Jill from Glisten and Glow just found out that I do Polish Pickup Bingo through our friend Nick, and then also found out that I was doing a polish tier list that night, where Glisten and Glow was on the tier list. How I was doing the tier list was, these were only brands that I have personal experience with, not ones that, you know, the audience didn't really get to put too much input, as, you know, only really just their general opinions about it. I asked them before I moved on, you know, what do you think about this brand? Well, here's where I put it. So there were some brands that were left out because I just don't know them to give them a rating. And we rated it from Go Girl Give Us Nothing to Go Girl Give Us Everything. And Glisten and Glow landed in Chef's Kiss. And Chef's Kiss and Go Girl Give Us Everything are the same quality. The top one was just like a breadth thing. Yeah. And I've been a big fan of Glisten and Glow's polishes from Polish Pickup. I bought 2 of them and then had planned on buying another one from this next Polish Pickup. They have Piglet and Pooh. Was it Piglet and Pooh Are Friends?
I think so. It's adorable, bright bubblegum pink polish with some glitters in it. I'm gonna look it up while you're talking.
Yeah, it's a Piglet pink polish, which I loved to say. And so I guess they watched the clip of us talking about them, which, like, oh, thank goodness we only said good stuff. Because we can be we're a little mean to the polish at Polish Pickup Bingo.
But we have to, it's a self-preservation tactic.
It absolutely
We buy
is.
everything.
Yeah, if we let our true feelings show during Polish Pickup Bingo, our carts would never end.
Yeah.
So you gotta be nitpicky. You come to Polish Pickup Bingo to get polishes slow roasted, but Glisten and Glow did not get their polish slow roasted that night. It got an immediate add to cart. And I was like, yep, I'm buying this. I love this. Yeah,
so the official name is Piglet and Pooh Friends Forever.
Yes, thank you.
And it is described as an adorable piglet pink acrylic loaded with various sizes, shapes, and shades of pink glitters. And what we loved about it is that some of those glitters are blacklight reactive.
Yeah. And y'all know, everyone in the stream knows we are obsessed with black lights here in the Polish Posse and glowing things. And of course, I'm into the chroma depth. So anyway, already extremely long story, not short at all. Jill showed up and she was so much fun and we had such a great time together. This is Jill who owns Glisten and Glow, and she gave us a code to use. She gave the chat a code to use on her website. So we brought it up, talked about some stuff. And the funny thing is I'd never tried the top coat and I was running low on top coat. And I already had a cart full on the website because I was like, I want to try this top coat. This is supposed to be like the holy grail.
It is my favorite top coat. I've been using it for quite a while now, along with the liquid latex from Glisten and Glow. They're my two favorite like nail basics that I have on hand all the time. So highly recommend.
So yeah, I've been wanting to try this top coat. It's supposed to be the holy grail of top coats. So I placed an order on Tuesday night, and by Friday morning, I had received my order. I received it like maybe 30 minutes before I went live on Friday noon, my time. And I had ordered a coloring book because they had a coloring book, which I was like super excited about. Yeah. They had a coloring book. I ordered the top coat, and I also ordered one of their blacklight bash polishes. It is called You Glow Girl because apparently Jill also loves the blacklight. And so I was like, well, I've got to get this. And I picked up the package. And of course, I took a picture and posted it saying like, yeah, I'm going to be unboxing this today. And I did not open it when I first got it, but I did know that I had ordered 2 polishes, and the package was a tiny bit longer than one would expect for 2 polishes. And I was kind of like, oh, that's okay. Is she throwing like a special little thing? Okay, that's nice. And there is a clip. I'll share the clip in the description of this. So anyway, I started my stream and Jill was there and everybody was there. Lots of people were there. I've had 2 extremely well-attended streams since our last polish pickup. It's been honestly absolutely wild.
Yes. And this is the first known case of a polish creator joining our streams. We don't know who lurks. The lurkers remain a mystery, and we love our lurkers. But yeah, just to have an actual like brand in our streams, like what? It's amazing.
Especially for Danie and I, who have been like for a while, like no one's ever gonna wanna give us PR.
Oh yeah, no, that's like a running joke. Because we slow roast the polishes, we're like, we are never getting PR from polish pickup brands because we just roast them every month. But again, it's a self-defense mechanism, people. We gotta cut down that wish list somehow.
Yeah, and I feel like we're never personal about the roasting. We almost always go like, snaps, like, you know, you tried your thing, not this time, but... So anyway, I opened up the coloring book. It was really, really fun. Probably not, well, okay, we're recording this really early. This is coming out in like 3 or 4 weeks. So one Tuesday, some eventual Tuesday, I will be coloring in that coloring book.
You're making me want to get it. I gotta get the coloring book now.
Please get the coloring book.
Okay.
It's so cute. It legit is so cute. Anyway, so I'll be using that. So I opened up the coloring book and then I opened up the polish and I was like, yep, there are 3. I ordered a top coat. I ordered 1 more. There are definitely 3 here. So I was kind of like, I think if you watch the VOD, I'm just kind of like, whew, okay. How do I start this? So I was like, okay, let's open the top coat first. I open it up. I'm like, it is top coat. Thank you. I'm looking forward to trying this. And then put it to the side. And then I'm like, okay, let's open up You Glow Girl. So I open up You Glow Girl. I put it under the black lights, turn off all the lights. It looks obnoxious, as Nick says.
Yes.
In the absolute best way. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
I'm sorry, but if you're going to have a blacklight reactive polish, I want it to be obnoxious.
Absolutely. Like a subtle black light. No, thank you.
No.
That's not like... Yeah, you can have it be subtle on the way to the black light, but once we're in the black light, that better be.
I want to be able to use
face.
my nails as a flashlight, you know.
Yeah, this is the purpose. We don't keep flashlights in our house. We just have a black light in our room.
Yeah.
And then we use the polish to guide us. This is the point. So yeah, that looked gorgeous. I tried on my ChromaDepth glasses to look at it. It looked very cool because the label was glowing blue and the rest of it was glowing hot pink. And so like the hot pink popped out and it looked like the label was sunk in. So that was amazing. And then I opened the third one and I was reading it live on stream and I was just like, okay, so this is Magical Winter from Polish Pickup November. And then I was like, oh my God. Is this real? And like, I legit, like, I don't know what I expected. I thought she had thrown in like last year's November polish, but no, it is next month's Polish Pickup polish.
That's amazing.
And I was freaking out. Yeah, I'm still freaking out. I'm wearing it right now. Because I went to go take swatch pictures. And of course, I put on this polish and I go to take swatch pictures. And I'm just like, none of these are good enough. Oh my gosh, there's a hair. My cuticle doesn't look perfect here. I didn't file my nails right. Like, I'm gonna swatch this. I'm gonna use half this bottle. Just
trying to get a swatch. Yeah.
But oh my goodness, it is a gorgeous polish. So like I said, it's called Magical Winter. It is a dusty purple Kelli, which I would say leans more towards jelly, but it is a little bit cloudier than a true jelly. It is a dusty purple Kelli, and it has, I believe, silver and rose gold flakes in it.
My favorite.
Yeah, I don't own a polish like this. I do now. I've never owned a polish like this. I've never even really seen a polish like this, to be honest. So I was just floored. We swatched it right away. So basically, I guess what I gotta say is thank you so much to all my new polish friends. Like, I never really thought I was gonna get PR at all.
Yeah, and now you've got your first one.
And now, yeah, I'm not sure if this is PR or gifted.
Either way, it's exciting.
It was extremely exciting. So thank you so much, Jill. Everybody, please do check out Glisten and Glow. It's glistenandglow.com, and she is Glisten and Glow 1 on Instagram. She does lives every week. I'm not sure of the day, but she does do lives every week. And you can use code THANKYOU10. I'll put it in the description, code THANKYOU10, to get 10% off of Glisten and Glow polishes. Tell her that 2 Lacquered ladies sent you. Give us some clout. And yeah, go order the Holy Grail, the chef's kiss of top coats. By the time this comes out, the next polish pickup should be right around the corner.
Yes.
So yeah, check out Magical Winter. It is an incredible transitional shade. I've literally never seen anything like it. It looks like an amethyst on the nails. You can look at my Instagram. I will have swatches by the time this goes up for sure posted. So thank you, Jill. Thank you, NYX Polish. Thank you, Mediocre Mannies. Thank you, everybody. It's been an insane week.
Yes, I'm so proud of you. I love watching you grow, and this whole Polish Posse thing just keeps getting bigger and more people. I like you. I always thought, oh, it's just going to be us painting nails together or whatever, but there's a lot of people who want to paint nails together, and it's fantastic. So bingo night has really blown up and become the event of the month. It started out so humble, just like, I don't know, maybe 5 people participating with the bingo cards. And now we're getting brands in, we're getting swatchers in, we've got all sorts of people. And now it's like, oh boy, can we still be as mean? But yes, we must.
we must, because the brands are wonderful.
Yes.
And I hope that everybody understands that these indie brands are incredible. They do so much to expand the world of nail polish, trying new things, doing new things. And PPU is an amazing time for them to take a risk, and if things sell out and they have more stock, they can always, up that limit. It's a great time for them to really be themselves, try things that they might not want to try on their main website, but people come to see us roast those polishes.
Yes.
And as exciting as it is for brands to notice us, we want you to come and have a good time deep in the gutter with me and Danie. So we are not going to cool down our jets.
Yeah, no. In fact, I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through some of our bingo cards and just kind of explain like what we mean when we say we like are mean to the polishes, quote, quote. There's I think my favorite is basement polish. Where it just looks like someone, made a polish in like an old soup pot in their basement, and this is what we get. And we tend to buy those. We love those.
Yeah, I always say, like, hook me up to the source. I want this direct from the tap. Yeah. Like, I want to find one of your hairs in my polish. Yeah. Like, that's, I'll be like, yes.
The label needs to be crooked, please.
Please. Please.
Oh my gosh. There's some really good ones. Food based is a newer category for us because we always find one that even if it isn't based on a food, we make it based on a food.
Yep. Shout out MJ Lacquered.
Yes.
Beyond
Shout
the
out
moss.
Chrisable Designs. Can I hype up Chrisable Designs from this last PPU? Because the theme was sidekicks. So we went in already bored, expecting a lot of robins, and that's the only sidekick I can think of at the moment. But no, Chrisable Design said, I got you, fam, and came out with this amazing green polish with red and yellow glitters in it based off of Sidekick's chicken pasta from the grocery store. And I get the rice version and we just go chicken, rice. Like, it's so good. So thank you, Chrisable Designs, for making a literal food-based Sidekicks polish of one of my favorite side dishes. It's amazing. I love it when the creators take the themes and just stretch them out as far as they can to get creative. It's awesome.
Yeah, we do have a category called Big Stretch.
Yes.
For when it is a stretch. But I would say that did not apply to this sidekick.
No, she nailed it.
Yeah. The really funny thing for me was the nail polish is called I'm having sidekicks for dinner.
Yes.
And then Danie goes like ashamedly, like with shame in her face. I do that all the time. I have sidekicks for dinner like all the time.
Chicken, rice.
And she was like, "Oh no, is that embarrassing?" And
yeah,
then,
I thought it was weird to just have a bowl of rice that was meant to be shared between two people on the side of, an actual cooked dinner. No, I just have the entire bowl of rice and that is dinner.
But the chat and the polish and Chrisable Designs themselves were just like, no, we all do this. Like, I would say at least 3 people in chat were like, me too, me too, me too. I had never even heard of sidekicks, but they are on my radar now. But like, I'll have a whole thing of Kraft macaroni and cheese for dinner. I'm not proud.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the side of anything. I learned that it is not shameful to have a side dish as the whole dish.
I love the idea that it is shameful to have a side dish.
Oh no. I grew up with a very like Martha Stewart-esque mother who always prepared these fabulous, beautiful, well-balanced meals. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate that a lot. I didn't pick up those skills. I just didn't, I don't know. Something didn't click in my head where I make a protein and a vegetable and a side dish and it's always, perfectly presented. Nope. We're having rice. I'm gonna throw some broccoli and cheese on top. There you go.
I mean, that is the whole thing. They're just all in one bowl.
Right?
Easier cleanup.
We call it a casserole. That's what we're just going to call it.
Heck
a casserole.
Yes. Heck yes. But yeah, we have a lot of ones that are more or less pretty self-explanatory, like nailed it or dupe. DIY dupe, which applies to if we're like, we can make this at home. Whether or not we actually have the polishes.
A certain combination of toppers and things. Yeah, we can get the same effect at home.
Kitchen sink, which has been a bit of a controversial.
We've had to refine that one a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we initially said like has to have 3 specific types of glitter. Like I think we had like reflective, flaky, and hollow. Now it has to have 3 separate types of glitters, but not specific types of glitters.
Yeah.
We don't do that. anymore. And the one that was really one of the first ones we thought of were the two that are says based on a pic but doesn't show it, and says based on a pic but does show it. And I really would like to talk about that because I think that if there are creators listening to us, I have a feeling that this might have something to do with copyright and how Polish Pickup doesn't want to get copyright claims or get in trouble with anybody. But one of the polishes that we love more than any other polish is Grandpa's Garden.
Yes.
And a thing we love about that polish is that there was a picture and a story that went along with that. And I think it really is amazing when we can see the picture that the polish is based off of when they say it's based off of a picture. A story really makes a difference. There are polishes that like I wouldn't have considered buying that I've bought because then I've heard the story or the inspiration or something behind it. So it always kind of breaks our hearts when it says it's based on a picture of this. And then you're like, okay, but where?
But where is it? Yeah. No, we love it when the description like tells us a little story. Not too long. But we do read the descriptions of, the inspiration for the polishes. And a lot of times though they'll get a little emotional and it's really touching and I really like it. Like there was a couple of them in the Sidekicks theme that talked about their business partners or the people that like helped them grow as a brand, and like it was like a little homage to those people. I was like, that's the nicest way to take the sidekick thing. Like, instead of doing a generic superhero thing, you make it personal, and we love that. So kudos to those brands.
Yeah, like I don't remember what brand it was. I'm not going to name brands by names. There's one brand who named it like after their best friend and made it for their best friend, and we were like, that's really nice of them. But, like, they didn't tell us anything about that person. They didn't say why they chose the color or why that person was special to them other than, like, based off my best friend so-and-so. And then a few polishes later, there was one that was, like, based off of this person who does this for this brand. She always does this. She always does that.
Yeah.
We joke about this. And it was like, oh, my gosh. Like, I love your friend now, too.
Yeah.
Like, I love her, too. I want to support her, and, like, I ship this now. Not ship it, but I friendship this.
I friendship this, yes.
I friendship this. Yeah, so yeah, like, the more you can describe, I mean, obviously, our Polish pickups already take 4 hours, but the more you can describe, the better it is, the more likely we are to pick it up. And to really celebrate it. We love, that's the beauty of Polish Pickup Bingo. And I do have to say, before we go and oil our cutes, we mentioned the only sidekick we know is Robin. The one Robin polish this time was incredible. It was very reminiscent, and I mean this in the best way, of OPI, Pineapples Have Peelings Too.
Oh, yes.
It's like a gold metallic with green and red flakies, and it screamed just like, forgive me, but gaudy Christmas.
Yes.
All over. I think a lot of people in our group bought that one.
Yes. It was fabulous. If you're going to be part of Polish Pickup, like, you got to stand out from the crowd. You go hard. Whatever glitters you've got lying around on the floor, sweep them up, put them in your dustpan, dump them in that polish. We love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with that in mind, I love oiling my cutes. Let's go do it.
Let's oil our cutes.
Hey everyone, it's Stephanie, and I am here to invite you to a spooky Halloween night with me and Danie as we gather around the campfire and slow roast some polishes. That is right, this month Polish Pickup Bingo is on Halloween night, so join us at twitch.tv/fanaticure at 5 p.m. Pacific for a bone-chilling, wallet-draining night of fun. Stay spooky. Okay, and we are back. Our cuticles have been oiled. We are ready for anything. Danie, what do you have for us today? What are we going to talk about?
We have some new collections to talk about. So Queen Kelli Marissa has done it again. She has partnered with Orly for a fantastic collection, 6 polish collection, and I've been using the heck out of it. I wasn't sure what to think when it first launched because it is 3 jellies and 3 glitter toppers, and I was like, that's not really something I use very often. But then she came out with this like companion video of showing how to use the polishes in different looks and just opened my world to jellies. I was like, okay, I have not been utilizing jelly polishes as much as I should have in all of my manicures. By the way, if you don't know, a jelly polish is kind of a purposefully transparent polish, and it can build up in layers and give you a very cool, like, see-through look that allows glitters and other toppers that you layer in between the jellies to show up. And it's really fun to sandwich them together, make jelly sandwiches, and you can mix and match. It's really a fun time. What did you think?
I was basically speechless because she just did pretty much a dream collection for me. I'm a big fan of the toppers she made with Loud Lacquer. One of the polishes is very reminiscent of that. It's Wild Card, and it is a purple and green and black topper. It is blacklight reactive, and I just love matte glitter toppers. I was really excited about that. Of course, I was excited about the bat glitters. People were talking about it in my chat when like the email to the people who are part of Orly Color Pass went out. And that always happens to me. Like, I always hear news while I'm like in my chat. And I have to be like, could you please, like, but I think that partially people are like, open it up so we can see your live reaction, which I probably should do.
That's what I was trying to get you to do. And I will say this without shame. I left your chat. I went and bought the Kelli Marissa collection, and then I came back.
That is fine. That if you got to do what you got to do. Next time I'll read the hints. I'll be like, yes, okay, let me get it. Going on a tangent is almost never a mistake, I have found.
No, that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. But beyond those toppers, I am such a jelly fan. I have been such a jelly fan for such a long time. And one of the jellies was supposed to be based off of Orly Synthetic Symphony. And let me tell you the lengths I have gone to try to get this polish, because they are not insignificant. First off, I went to the Orly Color Lab to try to get them to make Synthetic Symphony, which is a cool tone purple, my favorite cream of all time, into a jelly polish so I could layer it, because I was so into that and so into layering jelly polishes. And at this exact time, jelly polishes had yet to really take off. Yeah. So like it was just really hard to find anything in the colors that I wanted. They just weren't, in fashion at the time. So I went to the Orly Color Lab and I wanted that, and then I wanted basically Muy Caliente with a gold shimmer are the two things I wanted. They were able to pretty much get me the Muy Caliente, but the person who was working there didn't usually work there, and she didn't actually seem to know what a jelly was. Uh-oh. She was incredibly sweet. I had a really great time there, but she did not know what it was. And when I told her that she had made me something completely wrong, she did give me that bottle and then make me another one.
That's nice.
It was incredibly sweet. Like Orly Color Lab, chef's kiss of an experience. But for me, looking for specifically like specialty remakes of Orly polishes, I was a bit disappointed in that for me, but that is a very specific ask.
Yeah, I do dream of going to Orly Color Lab at some point in my life. It's one of my nail polish goals is to mix up my own bottle.
Well, I know where you should stay. So after that experience, I realized I was going to have to take matters into my own hands. So I bought a bottle of top coat and used just a few drops of Synthetic Symphony and made kind of a passable jelly. But when you make a jelly that way, usually it's not as clear as you want it to be, and it's not as punchy. It's kind of like the worst of both worlds. Yeah. It's a little muted and a little bit cloudy because you're not adding just transparent pigment, basically, to the polish. So I saw that she had made a polish that was based off of Synthetic Symphony.
Mystic jelly.
In a jelly formula, and I was so obsessed. And also, my audience will tell you, I have been talking about getting my hands on a black jelly for months now.
And the queen provided.
The queen never once has failed me.
And you know what's funny about this collection? It really completes us because your favorite cream got made into a jelly, Mystic Jelly, the purple. My favorite cream, which is Bring Me the Teal, got made into a jelly, Oasis Jelly. I haven't used it as much as Mystic Jelly because that purple is just is just so Halloween-y. It just works for so many Halloween manis. But you will definitely see me using Oasis jelly, the teal, quite a bit in the upcoming months.
Yeah, it was pretty funny during polish pickup. There was one polish that Danie really, really wanted. And we had just found out that Loud was having their big 40% off sale. And Danie wanted to make some purchases from it. And she was like, oh, I want this one. I want this one. And I was like, Danie, Oasis jelly and Saint from Loud. Is that polish?
And I bought both of them. I am so excited.
Yeah. So I was extremely, extremely hype about this collection. When I got it, I immediately did a black lace mani. I will say, though, I have one critique. And it absolutely pains me. And that is that Mystic Jelly is not a perfect match. It's a little bit warmer. And at first I was like, is it just because of my nail? But then I hold them up in the bottles and I can tell. So I don't know what happened there. However, I did not have a deep, cool toned purple jelly. It does layer over Synthetic Symphony beautifully. It does everything I want it to do.
Well, yeah, you did one of your first streams after you got it. You did your Dream Mani, which is a layer of Synthetic Symphony on the base. And then you did Hits the Spot from Orly, the Lisa Frank collab, with Mystic Jelly on top, and it looked amazing.
Yes, it did. However, it did not look as amazing as your stupid butt Mani that you did at the same time. And totally
I did paint along with you.
Tell us about the Mani that you did, Danie. That was so much better.
You inspired me. I was watching you paint and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I want to do that too. So I did exactly what you did. No differences. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe a tiny little bit of glitter gradient work. Maybe just a tiny little change, but they were essentially the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
I finished mine and I was like, I have done my Mani. But at what cost, basically? Because
I think we did hit like 14 layers or something.
Oh my God, I think you're right. I think some insane amount. Because the thing about the Lisa Frank Hits the Spot polish is that is a chunky glitter topper and it pulls no punches. You get all that glitter with every single swipe. So like every layer was just like, okay, yeah, you got some behind here, but like this is a whole new world of glitters. Like there's not even a reason to have it. So I just ended up with these like very thick, chunky nails. That, like I'm like, okay, why did I even, like I could have planned this better, which with jelly sandwiching is always kind of the issue I have. And then Danie posts her Mani and she has this beautiful glitter gradient where everything is just placed in a nice way where the jelly sandwiching actually works. And I was like, how dare you?
I'm so sorry. They were still thick though. Oh my goodness. So sometimes when I'm tutoring a student, I will like point at things on the computer screen, and it gets like a side profile of my nail. And it looked like someone had just like globbed acrylic, just a bubble nail on there. And I was just like, oh my God. Like it really emphasized the shadow against the light from the screen. You could see just how thick these nails came out. But man, was it fun. I do have pictures ready to go, ready to post whenever you're ready. And I labeled it Fanaticure's favorite. And it's so cute. I love that Mani. Love how that came out.
I'll post them in the next like couple of days. I'll let you know. I have so many pictures on backlog that I just have not posted to Instagram. But yeah, like just an incredible collection. Everybody was so excited about it. What more can I say? Oh, what I can say about that Mani though is I did have a peel off base. And when I removed it like 2 days later, it was not completely dry at the bottom.
Oh, wow.
It was just like, what is going on? I never.
Still gooey in the middle.
Still a whole gooey in the middle. It wasn't even a polished mountain. So yeah, the queen delivered. The queen always delivers. Thank you, Kelli, for your support, your videos, your nail polish, your existence.
Yes.
It was perfect. Oh, and I did it. Danie didn't because Danie's a bit superstitious. But she did. If you get the collection, there is a QR code that will take you to a tarot reading.
Yeah, it came on a custom little Kelli Marissa tarot card. It was so cute. I did keep that with the box, and it looks really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm going to frame mine. Right now, it's just magnetized to my American Girl locker behind me. But I will be framing that. And I did do the Kelli Marissa reading. And I have some plans in the future that I felt like that reading just really gave me some good signs for. So I really hope, please, Kelli, please be a psychic. And please make my dreams come true. You already have in so many ways, but continue, please.
Continue. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I love how much work she puts in. Like that lady works hard. She makes
Oh my goodness.
so many videos that are of such high quality. And like I said, when I first saw the collection, like I was excited about it. I was like, oh, these are cool. But then I was like, how do I use jellies? Like I've seen jelly sandwiches before, but I never really thought about them much. And then she did that nail art video, like with the little ghosts layered between mystic jelly and then some glow in the dark top coat. I was like, oh, that my mind was blown. I was like, glow in the dark through a jelly. That's amazing. So yeah, and then she did a few other really cute little Halloween manis using this set, and I got really excited about it. So thank you, Kelli. You're doing great, sweetie.
Yes. You're doing amazing, sweaty.
So then the other launch happened just yesterday, as at the time of recording, and I woke up late, so I didn't get everything, unfortunately. But it was the Holo Taco Christine's birthday / her sister's birthday / Halloween release. Like, it's kind of a weird bundle, but I really like it. And that was 2 creams, Oh My Gourd, and Resting Witch Face, which... love those names. It looks like Resting Witch Face is like a slightly tweaked I'm Live from the Julian collection, which is really nice because I was sad that was limited edition. I understand why it was limited edition, but I'm glad to see that they came out with kind of like a replacement polish. And then Oh My Gourd, thank you. Thank you for the orange. Holo Taco, I want more orange from you, and you gave it to me, so appreciate that.
Yeah, and they've been kind of like blocking the orange from us with their rainbow collection.
Yeah. It was brown.
It was brown. And everyone's like, but a brown Holo is so special. I'm like, yeah, it is. But I wanted an orange.
I wanted an orange. Yes, exactly. Like, thank you for the brown. Now give me my orange.
Yes, exactly.
So the only limited edition polish from this one was Christine's birthday polish, which is Double Dare. And have you seen it? Have you looked at the swatches? It looks really cool.
Yes. So this is the only thing I bought. This is the only thing that I bought from the collection. I did, however, because husbando, as we all know, is a huge enabler. I was like, I'm just going to buy the one. I'm just going to pay the shipping. And he was like, but what if you didn't pay the shipping?
What if you got more?
What if you got more? And so I didn't buy, because I'm not that interested in the rest, except for the more I look at Favorite Sister, the more I'm kind of going like, but maybe.
But yeah, that's exactly. I've got Favorite Sister pulled up and I just keep looking through the swatch pictures. I'm like, this is a really interesting polish.
Yeah. I did end up buying, I bought Double Dare and I bought actually the rest of the pastel hollows that I had not bought yet. But yeah, Favorite Sister, though, we'll go back, I think, to Double Dare. Favorite Sister is a red frosted metal, and it looks sick.
It does look sick. And the thing about frosted metals, I don't think they photograph that well, but having owned frosted metals, I know how cool they look in person. So even though the swatch pictures, like, they're really interesting, but it's not something I would have bought without knowing that frosted metals look so cool in person. I'm very excited to try this one on. It is like candy apple red frosted metal polish, and it looks like a blue glimmer in there, red foil with a sprinkle of scattered hollows, so there is some hollow in there. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, like I've been told time and time again, because I have notoriously hated on the frosted metals, that never bought one, but notoriously had hated on them, that they are prettier in person, that they are really good, they are in fact the business. However, I will say that I bought Cirque's Reflector, which I was told by our little lamb Faith that it looked a lot like a frosted metal. I actually wore it in my video where I talk about how to do chroma depth nails, and Faith went, I'm seeing that. That looks just like a frosted metal. And you know what? The thing is, I do like Cirque's Reflector. I bought it because Kelli recommended it. But my favorite foil still is Zoya's Trixie. And it's because they really grind down that foil to kind of a powder. It is still a little bit like gritty. Yeah. With a foil, you're always going to get that grit. That's not really the problem. I don't like how flaky these frosted metals are.
Gotcha.
I understand now why they do look beautiful in person, but I'm still kind of like, but what if you just bought Zoya Trixie and it was like this, but way better? And usually I would not be like, go buy Zoya, because Zoya is so expensive for what it is.
Yeah.
But in this case, I will say Zoya Trixie is chef's kiss and would buy over Holo Taco frosted metals. Even now, knowing that they probably do look gorgeous in person, I still don't like the flakiness of them.
And that's fair enough. It's the only collection I thought about not buying, but being as addicted to Holo Taco as I am, I still hit purchase. And I don't regret it. I think they're really cool polishes, especially on longer nails. I will say that, like, 'cause you get that full, like, shining in the light on a longer nail. Same with the multichrome, which is what Double Dare is. It's a black to red multichrome with scattered holo and reflective glitters. Everyone knows that you and I aren't like wild about reflective glitters, but at least it's a red reflective and not a silver, and I'll take it.
Yeah, this one I had been seeing, in the promos, I've been seeing, this out of focus, as we all did.
Yes.
I think it's great. I bought it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't buy anything from Holo Taco over the summer, so I think it's no secret that I will just not buy Holo Taco if I don't really love what they're serving.
Yeah.
I did really love this. I love a black to red multi-chrome.
Oh, yeah.
Here is my one beef with it. Not really beef. It is beautiful. It is what it is. It's beautiful. I love the red reflective. I love all of that. My issue is that from the pictures, I thought that they were going to release just like a black to red multi-chrome, just plain, which I probably wouldn't have bought. But what I also thought that they were going to release was a black to red multi-chrome chunky glitter.
Oh.
To which I would have literally died. I would have bought like two, because actually, there's a polish from Live Love Polish now rebranded as Mooncap, but they didn't bring this over, called Bebop, which is a purple to blue multi-chrome glitter, full coverage glitter. And that is absolutely one of my favorite nail polishes, and I want them to remake it as Mooncap so bad. So I was so excited. Almost nobody does that finish, and I think it's such a shame that they don't. Yeah. Because that does exist. Full coverage multi-chrome glitter does exist. So that's what I wanted it to be. And when I saw what it was, I almost didn't get it because I was so disappointed that it wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's gorgeous. Like,
it is gorgeous, especially for Halloween and fall, like that dark, vampy red to black shift. Like, ooh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. And you know me, I like my nails to be louder than my voice, which is almost impossible. But this is great because it is that dark, vampy, sexy Halloween look. Yes. But also it will blind somebody.
Yes. So unfortunately, there were two items that I wasn't able to get because I woke up too late, which is sad. It was the glow-in-the-dark taco, which, to be completely honest, I already have some Orly glow-in-the-dark top coats that function well, but you know me, I've got to own everything Holo Taco. But it did say it's seasonal, so we do expect it to come back. And then I also missed out on the Holo on the go bag, which it's not like I travel with nail polish that often, but sometimes I do. And this would be amazing, and I missed out on it. But it said it will be coming back, so I'm going to grab it as soon as it does, because it can hold, let's see, looking at the pictures, it can hold 12 polishes, which maybe is not enough room depending on the mani that I'm doing, but it's a pretty good start.
Yeah, this is a beautiful bag. If somebody were to gift it to me, I would happily accept it. I do travel with nail polish frequently.
Yes.
And this absolutely would not fit my needs.
Yeah, I think I'll need a couple of them.
So I travel with a 48 count travel polish box.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, it doesn't always though, Danie. It doesn't.
Oh my God.
And then I also, when I want to do stamping, have all of my stamping polishes in a travel go case that, I don't know, that's probably another like 30 at least. It might be another 48. So this for me, I'm just kind of like, well, I guess if you just use Holo Taco and you just are painting your own nails and you're just going for a weekend trip. No, I mean, I think it'd be longer than that. Then this would really work for you. But for me and my purposes, which is going to my mom's house, going to my sister's house, and having them pick out a polish. You know, usually, obviously, we don't use them every time, but like my mom doesn't know what I have because I'm going to her house. She's not coming near. So I want her to be able to see everything I have. And I bring over anything I think she might be interested in. This wouldn't work for me. However, your polish should be real safe in this.
Yes. It looks nice and cozy. And obviously it fits the Holo Taco bottles perfectly, but I'm sure any standard nail polish would fit in there. Maybe not a moon cap, maybe because they're too wide, but I bet you could put them at an angle and still get it to work.
Yeah, you could definitely put them sideways, I think, because I think that's all foam.
And it's removable, so you can always, you know, if you want to use it as a makeup bag or something, like, yeah, once this is restocked, I might get myself a couple, not gonna lie.
That's very true. I hadn't thought of it that way. Oh my gosh, if you didn't need to have it be kept cold, you can make it into a lunchbox.
Oh,
that would be the cutest thing. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not opposed to the Holo Taco swag. Actually, husbando went back to work. He's been working from home, but he went back to the office and they have fluorescent lights, which he does not take well to. And he's like, oh, I need a hat. And so I totally sent him with my Holo Taco purple gradient hat.
Yes.
So now he sports the Holo Taco at work.
I bought that one for my husband and he loves it. The purple one specifically. So
yeah.
if you need an early Christmas gift for your husbandos, we recommend some Holo Taco swag.
Yeah, and you know what? Jill yesterday, Glisten and Glow's creator on her live was saying that she finds that buying stuff for yourself always goes down a little bit better when you buy something for your partner too.
Yes.
When you say, oh, I got you a present too.
Oh, that just reminded me. I did buy a polish last night. Rhina posted about it on the Discord. Oh, I've got to pull up the name of it. It's an Yzma polish, and my husband absolutely loves Emperor's New Groove, especially Yzma. And so I was like, I bought you a polish, and he kind of looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm like, it's not for you to wear, it's for you to admire. And it's a little Yzma themed. It comes in the bottle with the llama label on it and everything. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show it off on stream as soon as it gets here.
That's so cute. Like I was about to look into those, and then I kind of went like, however, I did hear that they were on sale at D23, and I know that my sister and her wife went to D23. They go every single time it's in California, and they actually did a lot more shopping than they usually do. And I did get a message from my sister about there was a figure of the fat hippo from Fantasia that I love desperately. And she was like, do you want this for a later gift? And I was like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
So I would not be surprised if maybe a couple of those Disney villain polishes ended up as a Christmas gift. So we will just have to see. Yeah, I looked into it, but like, as much as a lot of people consider me a Disney adult, but I
you know worst cases.
Yeah, like I'm a Jungle Cruise adult, that's for sure. And I love theme parks, but I'm so out of the movies. Like I'm so like I watched them all the time as a kid, but then growing up, you know, I as an adult, I don't have a lot of kids in my life, and everyone's always like, but they're not just for kids. I'm like, I realize, but do you understand how much media there is to consume for me to spend time consuming media that I'm not passionate about and nobody I know is watching? Like...
Exactly. I do think it's interesting that the, quote, Disney adults kind of get into two categories. You're either like a theme park fan, which, you're not the only one I know who's like really into like the theme parks and all that kind of stuff. And then there's like the movies / like character fans, and I know a few of those too. And it's kind of funny seeing the divide. Be like, I've never seen that movie, but have you heard of the update to Indiana Jones? Or like, what? And I'm like, I've never ridden on it. Like, it's two very different groups of people. It's interesting.
Yeah, they do overlap sometimes, but sometimes they are worlds apart. But yeah, I'm definitely the theme park, and not only Disney theme parks, but like many theme parks. Anyway, Disney tangent aside, I think this is enough for today. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to check out Danie and I on Twitch and Instagram. I am Fanaticure. She is Danie Shout. All our links and our schedule is in the description. Join us next time where we set up a summoning circle to conjure our favorite discontinued polishes and see if they're still usable after exposure to the fires of heck.
Stay lacquered.